How's it going? This is Odd.
It's Red here.
And Mal.
And you're about to listen to our podcast. I'm just going to give you a heads up. Probably not the greatest for having your kids around.
Nope.
We are a 18-plus podcast, and we would appreciate if you would take that into consideration, as we honestly have horrible mouths. And obviously,
influences will ruin your life.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, by what our name is, we are the Ganja people.
And I was smoking during this intro.
Hey, I'm Hud.
I'm Red.
And I'm Mal.
And we are the Ganja people.
Oh!
Jesus fucking hell.
We're back.
I'm back too.
Right, Red's with us!
I'm back!
About fucking time.
I know.
It's only been like a month.
Yeah, I know. And my voice is gone the moment we start the show.
We didn't have you to control our reptile talk, and you did a lot of that while you
I
were
know.
gone.
He knows. He listens.
I listen to the podcast, but I'm not on it.
He just wants to know how much shit we talk about when he's not around.
I just want to make sure I know what's up to speed, so I'm not like, oh, hey, let's talk about this again this week. Because, like, I could talk about Friendsgiving. I never got to talk about Friendsgiving, you know?
Oh, yeah.
We can.
We tried to infect all our friends with COVID.
Yeah. It was either you guys gave them COVID or I gave them the flu. So, I mean, it worked out for all of us.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah, we had the flu Friday through Sunday, and then we found out on Monday that one of our family members had COVID on Thanksgiving, so
I was feeling real rough. So
yeah, she was like, maybe we should take a COVID test. We both had it.
Yep.
I was like, great.
I had no symptoms after the party. Thank God. I think the flu actually saved me because I was so congested that any contact with you guys, I didn't get it.
It's something.
Plus, I was on the other side of the porch.
Jordan did.
Who's Richard?
Richard Shrimp.
Richard Shrimp.
She got it.
I was going to say Richard Cheese.
She keeps saying Richard Cheese. I'm like, oh my God, it's shrimp.
Every time I try and talk about him, I keep calling him Richard Cheese. But his name is Richard
Okay,
Shrimp.
I'm going to settle this debate real quick.
Look at how heavy this motherfucker is. Doesn't it look like flamingos far away? If you're far away, it looks like flamingos with no eye or heads.
They're dicks.
I have to give it to Mal on this one. They look like...
It's a bunch of dicks with ball sacks that have all been shaved sparkly clean.
Yeah, they have
flaccid.
really, really shaven balls
and really big balls.
Really big balls.
They have prostate cancer.
That or it's just...
or it had a spider bite.
Turtle dicks. The turtle dicks, where it's inside, though, you know.
It's cold.
It's a shower, not a... You know, or it's a grower, not a shower.
It's a grower, not a shower. By the way, Green hit it. Sorry. With Richard Shrimp.
Richard Shrimp.
The heaviest little fucking thing you've ever seen.
I swear to God, I could throw this on your porch and it would bounce.
I love it.
I'm not going to because that would be ridiculous.
Isn't he dope, though?
I love him.
Like, look inside of him. Yeah, he's fucking crazy looking. I love how you have a mini, like, grilling torch.
So I went to the gas station after Friendsgiving and I needed some lighters. And as I was looking at them, I saw this. And the only reason I picked it up was because...
It's red.
No. Because Snoop Dogg was promoting it.
Oh my God.
If Snoop put his name on it, then he's okay.
His face is on it. Like, there's a picture of Martha Stewart lighting one of her candles saying, it's great for candles.
No, it was before. It was before Thanksgiving, or Friendsgiving. Because you told us that story now, I think about it. Yeah. So I was pretty stoned at the time.
I got it. I was like, you know what? For these kind of lighters, these kind of bowls, it makes sense.
I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of jealous. I'm looking at it going, man, I kind of need one of these.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, until he's trying to show it off and it's just being a dick. He's like, fuck.
Right?
That's how everything goes, though.
Yeah,
like, when you're, like, trying to show something off, you're like, yeah, check this out. Then it doesn't work. You're like, fuck me.
I hate that. Or...
We're talking, for the record, we're talking about the Bics that have the little stem on them that are actually sticking out from the top so that You click the button, hold it up to your bowl.
My favorite
Don't have to burn your fingers.
When children do, you look at somebody and go, my child would never do that, and you look over and your child is doing exactly what you said they would never do. It's my favorite.
I could tell you one thing that I never thought I'd see happen that has happened now. I'm like, wow. The boy had Mal with him all day long one day and chose not to spend any, spend any attention towards Mal.
Wow.
Because there were other people that he was hanging out with.
Interesting.
It's like the first time ever.
Yeah.
Because we took the little owl to the zoo, her and her daughters, and he was so just caught up with her daughters talking the entire time that Mal wasn't even around.
Dude, it was lovely.
It was like the only time ever that's ever happened.
Yeah, that kid is usually shoved so far up my ass. I don't know where I end and he begins.
I can always tell where it is though.
Well, yeah.
She can't, but I could.
Phrasing.
You guys are redonkulous.
So? That's why you love us.
I do love you guys.
Because we're just us.
And we smoke weed.
You're nar-nar.
We do smoke weed. So it was a Facebook post that says, I can outsmoke anyone on my friends list. I'm like, yeah, okay.
I'd love to see that one.
I was like, we have weed smoking parties with our friends. Come on now.
Most of the time when someone says that to me, I just giggle at them like, yeah, okay, good luck to you.
We were at a party that they were going bong rips. It's like everyone just keep going. I'm like, all right, cool.
I can play that game real
well.
well.
we smoked 2 bongs. And then Mal was tattooing, so Mal gets done tattooing. I'm like, hey, you should come with me. She's like, all right. So for another half hour straight, we just literally ripped bong hits. Literally just in a row. We literally spent up probably at least an ounce.
Oh, wrong way.
Probably an ounce, at least, I'd say. Just fucking... we fucking smoked, 5 or 6 when you were with us. It was...
And then
he didn't care.
I was at that tattoo party I was at. Because he kept bringing the bong over and I was hitting it while I was tattooing. He would just hold the bong and he'd pull it for me and I would just use my face to hit it.
Right.
It was perfect. And people were kind of nervous until he was like, yeah, no, don't worry about it. She's good.
But they were talking about how they get outsmoke anyway. So then they tried doing this. And there was the guy that was hosting the party, which is Mimp's little brother. Mm-hmm. It was him and me and Mal. That's it. Everyone else tapped. And he's like, we're not gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
That's how he lives his life, is just high. That's just how he has to be.
Right.
So
he could keep up.
Right.
But would I say I could outsmoke anybody at a party usually? That's usually not bullshit. That's a thing. You're gonna run out of weed before I'm tapping.
Unless I'm sick.
Unless I'm acting like a little bitch because I don't feel well.
I'm feeling a little under the weather,
I can get out dab.
If we're going dabs, I could probably stand with the best of the people.
I could keep going dabs, but I can't do the massive dabs. I can't do those ones where they're just hey, I'll drop a whole fucking wham in there and just go and go.
That's my first time ever hitting a dab. I'm sure I've had to have told you the story at least a couple times. But he dropped, it had to have been at least a half a gram.
Yeah.
For one dab, and you're just hitting it for 45 seconds straight, and literally he's just got a torch on it, just trying to make it, takes it off for a few seconds, it's not ready, puts it on for a few seconds, and just stirring it for me. I'm like, fuck. Yeah, I can't, nope. And one time I made that mistake. I won't do that again.
I would like to, only one time, but I'm afraid I would cough so hard that I'd pee, because
that's the problem, is the cough afterwards, and
well, you wouldn't do it anyways, because your throat would be too on fire. That's just how it is. You would be like, oh no, it's too hot on
Fair.
my throat, I would give up.
I
wouldn't do
couldn't.
it.
My problem is I couldn't do the entire thing in one hit because
I have. That's what he told me to do.
Right.
So then I just didn't clear it. I finished it out and I just didn't clear it. He's like, nope, you gotta finish it. I'm like, fuck.
Right.
He's like, yeah, clear. I'm like, all right, fuck. So I blew out literally bigger than I've ever seen what are those
Vape.
called? A vape. Bigger than any cloud I've ever seen from a vape. I just fucking, it was everywhere. It was insane.
Yeah.
Because it was such a huge hit from a dab. It was, oh god. And like, I finished taking that fucking hit and I blew it out and I was like, my throat's never been on fire like that, or my chest.
Champion.
It's never been, and I could kill a bull in one hit. Like, Miff will tell you, because Miff told his friends that I would one night, so then I had to fucking do it with a 3-foot bong!
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, it was bad life
Sometimes
choices.
he wishes Miff didn't run his mouth so much.
Like, I gotta back up what he says. So,
You can't
You
walk
look like
away
a
as a
little
bitch.
bitch if you
with
don't.
a 3-foot bong, though, I got so fucked, I thought I was shitting my pants. I know I've told you that story, too.
Did you ever
Yeah.
punch him for that, by the way?
I don't
Because I
know.
sure as fuck would have.
But, like, whatever, I kept feeling like I was gonna shit my pants, so I, like, run in, like, sit down on the toilet really fast. I'm like, I'm not shitting. Like, what the fuck? And, like, we were in the next room over, and I'm, like, pull my pants up, feel all stupid, go back in. They're like, so how was that shit? I'm like, I didn't have to shit. And then, like, a minute later, I'm like, oh, I gotta shit. They're like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, I did it, like, 4 times. I was like, I'm shitting my pants.
Dude, it was hilarious.
I was so high. It was bad,
You sure you
okay?
weren't smoking like Brown Bomber?
Was it the brown bomber?
No, it was hydroponic. My first time ever smoking hydroponic weed out of a 3-foot bong to start.
Well, yeah.
That fucker stands this tall. You're like,
You got so high your colon was confused.
Am I shitting him or not? Am I shitting him or not? Am I shitting him or not? I'm shitting!
my brain just hated me. Oh, I was so fucking high, dude. Like, we've gotten that high. We have.
Yeah.
Not that fast.
Yeah.
Have we ever gotten that high? But we've gotten that high. Like, when you just look at somebody, you start giggling because they're giggling, and you're just like, oh, God.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
Oh,
I love being so
I love
fucked
being
up.
that high. At the same time, it's just a little, it's like being really drunk. Like, you like being really drunk because at the time you're like, woo! But at the same time, you're like out of control and you're like, I don't know if I like being out of control. Like, you're just in
I
that
like
edge.
being
I don't like
that
that.
once in a while.
The
I don't
different-
like being like that all the time.
My big difference I like about it is you don't have to piss as much as if you're drunk.
Yeah, that's okay because
And you don't usually have the hangover. Like, you might
You
be
might wake up
sluggish,
high
or
and
you might
be
be sluggish all day, but you don't feel like you're gonna die because your stomach's like, blah, and your head's like, blah.
Yeah, I get
Never-
to get white girl wasted here.
Now, there's times I've gotten so high that all of a sudden it's just like, "Pah!" and all of a sudden I just
Greened
instantly
out.
threw up. Just
Greened out.
boom.
That's what that's called, being greened out.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're just like, I'm fine. I just fucking hit it again.
Now, what was you saying?
Oh, I said I'm excited because next week I get to get white girl wasted. I don't know if you're going to, but I get to.
Oh, you hate it. I heard it sucked down.
I didn't need it.
He's kind of a
Isn't it
douchebag.
smooth, though?
Yeah, it's pretty smooth.
And it's heavy as fuck.
Yeah,
like,
it
what did I
is.
tell you? It feels like just fucking picking up a brick. You're
Right.
like, God damn.
I know. I think it's probably about tap.
It's about that. More
Like
or
we've
less.
talked about not being a bitch. I'm not a bitch.
I know, baby.
Me and Red will hit it literally till there's no ashes
I
left.
know, you fools.
And we just know how to hit it without eating it. We're just like it's when you're roaching. You're like down to roaches and you don't want to burn your lips, so you're like as you're like trying to back up just right, you're like yeah.
Nah, I'm usually like, nah, fuck that thing. I'm done with it by that point. I'll throw the whole thing, paper and all, into a bowl.
I'll tell you something that I haven't done a whole lot of times. Talked about being really high earlier. I'm sorry. I know we're going back and forth. But, like, being really high, okay, going to a festival and being just really high at a festival. Not like when I went to the concert, my back was all fucked, because that just sucked.
Right.
But, like,
I was pleasantly happy high.
the only time I've ever been, like, super high and at a festival is when I went to Ink Restoration, and oh my god. I took, like, me and Miff and then Austin.
Right.
Holy fuck. We were so high every day, and I only had 3 joints a day. And I always brought back a joint. And I was still that fucking high all day long. Like, I was like, good God. My mom supplied us with a goodie bag of edibles, which had 2 gummies in them each, which were like 60 milligrams each, which are pretty decent. What, I mean, you know.
They taste like ass.
Yeah, they do. They're horrible.
They leave like the worst.
You eat those first, so that way you can get their taste out.
Yeah,
like,
because the
here and gone,
aftertaste that they leave is fucking
atrocious. It is.
You
It feels like a
gotta
burning
smoke after
sensation.
so that they're
It's
just
like a
gone.
burning sensation taste.
and
You're
a
like,
waxy feeling in your mouth.
yeah,
You can't
and like
get rid of
yeah,
it.
it's just it's like when you eat wax
It's like
paper.
fruit
You're like,
farted in your mouth, and it's fucking terrible.
like what did?
Fruit farted in your mouth.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
Anyway, we had 2 of those every day, and then we had a Rice Krispie treat that was my buddy made them, which is funny because it's my mom's best friend, so it's her son, and then me and him have always been friends. So like, my buddy made Rice Krispie treat, edibles. Oh, dude, they were made with Fruity Pebbles. Oh man, they were so good. Anyways, and then we had old ass chocolate chip cookie brownie that my mom had made, and she's had them forever. That's what she always gives us. Is one of those.
Oh, those cookies!
Yeah,
I love those.
When they're like little, or square shaped ones.
I got you.
Yeah, they're like a cookie brownie.
Oh, I could eat like 3 of them little fuckers.
Yeah. So, anyways, we had one of those. So we'd just stick that we'd have a baggie. We'd just stick that in our taint every day. And then, go through the people. What? That's how you walk through. You just stick it in your taint and you walk through the fucking thing. It's in a plastic bag.
True. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how we did it. Fuck.
I was ready for you to say pocket underwear. I guess I just wasn't ready.
No, it's stuck in our taint. It's the man's version of boobs. Just stick whatever you want next to your ball sack. Anyways.
Do it with your penis, fucking challenge.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
Walk by a fucking hot girl, you fucking lose your shit.
Oh man. So, anyways, we had all those edibles, and then we had a couple of joints every day. And then Austin had a blunt every day, which it wasn't a JD rolled blunt, but it was a blunt.
Blunts.
So, we would smoke a half of one of mine, and we'd just put it, I have a glass tube, I'd just put it in my glass tube, half that was left. And then he would be like, hey, you want to smoke an hour and a half later? I'm like, I'm still pretty high. I was like, alright, yeah, if you want to smoke. So we'd smoke his fucking blunt, at 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I wouldn't fucking smoke again until 5. And me and Miff and him would kill a half then. And then we'd kill a half, or we'd kill a whole one right before, 2 bands before the end. And then we were fucked for the last 2 bands. And it was dark, and it was just fucking fun as hell. It was a good time.
Right?
Not super fun walking through all the people. People just sit on the ground, lay on the ground.
Right.
So you have to, walk through them and, fucking all the aisles. It's
oh my
bad.
god, I would trip on somebody.
I thought Miff was going to a couple times. And I thought my mom was going to a couple times.
That one doesn't surprise me.
My mom, but you know how my mom is when she's high. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was so afraid when we went to that Slipknot concert, she was going to roll down the goddamn hill.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah. That's
That hits a lot heavier than it feels like.
yeah.
Ooh. I puked a bit and ate it.
Ew, you okay?
That way I wouldn't puke up. Yeah, I know, right? He's still coughing up clouds. That's my favorite. You accidentally take a huge hit, you're like, oh god, I didn't mean to.
Right.
So then you start coughing your fucking lungs out because you didn't plan on taking a huge hit and took a huge hit.
Right.
Whew. That's a hard hitter.
Yeah, it is.
Holy good lord. Did you just clean him or something?
No.
Holy good lord. That last hit me with like a freight train.
Yeah,
It did. Like I hit it, and then all of a sudden I was like, "Oh God, I can't hold this at all."
Coughing my fucking
yeah. I feel it.
Dying.
Yeah.
I've got this new obsession where I'll like let smoke come out as I'm sitting up, and then I'll just like, and just watch it like shoot through the rest of it. I don't know.
You're funny.
It's been a fun thing I've been doing lately. I don't know why.
Yeah, stoner.
Shut the fuck up. Like we're allowed to have fun while we're smoking. Come on now.
You're silly.
Wonder
You're
if
like a giant child, and I love it.
I wonder if I can still do fucking smoke rings.
Like, wasn't that cool looking? It was like, and then just a big fucking mushroom cloud shoots through it.
You're
My
funny.
stash is wet enough; it might fucking let me.
What?
I don't think the wind is.
You
gonna
know,
let
I could see where it would be a ring, but it very fast dissipates.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
The wind.
it's also much harder to do it with weed smoke than anything
It's
else.
it's a lot thinner than if it was like cigarettes.
I used to do it with my vape, and that's even thicker. So
Oh, those are like really thick.
yeah,
You could do some serious tricks with vape smoke. Some of them people are crazy with their tricks.
the bad thing is smoke tricks is almost what kept me smoking. Like if it wasn't for smoke tricks, I probably would have quit cigarettes and all that sooner. To be honest, because it's kind of fun.
It's like a yo-yo.
Yeah, it's like a yo-yo, but it's just like I'm doing this for whatever because
All I can
it's
think
my
about
choice.
is your cousin Chuck yeeting that fucking yo-yo at Paul's head the entire night.
So we were at my mom's party for her family, and my cousin was throwing shit at Joe's brother. And like, oh, it was just funny. Like the whole day was. It was really funny. He kept throwing this little mini yo-yo.
Oh my god. And a bouncy ball. There was a bouncy ball involved. However, there was some kick-ass cannoli dessert stuff there.
It was okay. It's really, really rich. Like just straight sugar. It's almost as bad as fudge.
It's
Fudge. I love fudge.
I do not.
I do like fudge, but I have to be in the mood for it. And it has to be peanut butter or something like real fancy otherwise. I don't want like chocolate fudge. It's just
I don't
way
mind
too
fudge
sweet.
at all. I just love fudge, but I will not eat a lot of it at a time because
I don't
A
like
piece or two.
yes.
I'll eat like a lick, and that's about good enough for me. It's so heavy, and it's just so sweet.
Right?
That's why I like it.
It makes my stomach sick, to be honest with you.
It's literally straight sugar. That's all it is. Sugar, peanut butter, and butter.
Yeah.
I wonder if that dude that we watch on TikTok that's over in the
Oh.
UK, if it's ever had fudge. He loves our sugary
I'm
snacks.
Josh from England.
Yeah.
Too.
I think
I don't
they
know
have
who the
fudge
fuck
over
Josh
there.
from England was.
Yeah, but they have sugar restrictions.
Yeah, they're not allowed to have like so much sugar and things.
We
and-
don't. So when he got like some of our snacks, he paid $11 for a bag of candy corn to get it.
Oh, because he had to have it shipped here.
Yeah.
That is not worth it.
No,
For
he
candy
loved it.
corn?
He
Oh.
loved it.
Candy corn,
He ate the
no.
whole bag.
Oh, that's
Oh.
I love
he had to
candy
been
corn.
so sick after he ate that much candy
I'm
corn.
okay with I
I'll have a
eat
piece or
bit
two.
of
Yeah.
candy corn.
Oh, I love candy corn. I'll eat a whole bunch of it.
It's funny.
I used to love it as a kid.
She won't eat candy, or she won't eat fucking fudge because it has too much sugar, but she'll eat candy corn,
I love candy
which
corn.
is literally just sugar corn.
It's delicious.
Ugh. I can't handle the pumpkins.
I don't care for the pumpkins.
The
They taste
pumpkins are
different.
too sweet for me.
I used to love the pumpkins. Like those were they changed over the years though. The ones in the 90s were a lot better if you ask me. It feels like they're still selling the ones from the 90s. I think that's the big thing, is it still tastes like...
Well, the sex wasn't better in the 90s, I promise that.
No.
No. We weren't having sex in the 90s, so see?
No.
Red's like, I'm not sure the last time I had sex was, so...
I mean... Unless you had sex before the age of 10.
He'd have been like 9, 8.5 when 2000 hit.
Yeah, I was 9.
Yeah, 9. I know, like, the 90s babies that really make me laugh are the ones from, like, 97 on.
My brother.
You were 3, you didn't even know.
I know, my brother.
Like, you don't even know. And when 2000 hit, do you remember what happened when 2000 hit? No, you don't? Okay.
Shut up.
The world thought that it was just fucked.
Well, everyone thought that technology was going to take over that day.
Yeah. Or shut down completely.
Yeah, or shut down completely. So,
I was 9.
We watched them drop the ball, and I remember them showing Paris and, like, all the different places right before they dropped the ball. I remember watching that, and my mom's like, hey, look at that, buddy, it's 2000. I'm like, awesome. Well, it's not turned black yet. I guess that the government didn't take over, and the...
I was playing Pokemon on my Game Boy, I remember that. And nothing happened. I was like, yay! And it's like midnight. I want to go to bed.
I was probably sleeping.
That wouldn't shock me.
I napped up until I was like 7 years old. Like, we only did half days of kindergarten when I did kindergarten. So I'd come home for my half day and take a nap. And then when I came home from school, I'd take a nap afterwards, like when I was in till I was like 7.
I remember when 2000 hit, I was still living down in Virginia. My parents actually moved, or they didn't move. They came up here for the celebration of New Year's because they didn't know it was going to happen. And they were like, if anything does happen, they want to be around family. So.
Right. Fair.
But that's all I really remember.
Right. It just makes me laugh because, like, I don't know.
It was no big deals, but the house had a lot of games.
97, 98, 99. I just don't feel like you're a 90s baby all that much.
No.
You didn't watch Rugrats because Rugrats was out of business by the time that they were old enough to know things. Like,
and if they did, they watched All Grown Up, and that was
subpar at best.
It was okay. It wasn't
like
terrible.
Cat Dog and Rocco's Modern Life.
Rocco's was on the tail end of being off the air in 98, 99, somewhere around there.
And then, I mean, they actually still play Rocco's Modern Life today, actually. It's on the old one, the old station that has the old Nicktoons.
That's a cartoon I did not miss a fucking episode of.
What, Rocco's Modern Life?
I watched every episode on
Hef was always my favorite. He's so stupid.
I hated that movie.
Your favorite would be Filbert.
Garbage Day. It's a very dangerous day.
Filbert is a turtle.
Okay.
You would have been Filbert.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's funny because I love Rocco.
No, he's not really slow at everything. He's just, like, really cautious and, like...
I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous. I'm nauseous.
I'm telling you,
adorable.
You'd really like that show. You really would have if you actually got into it. It was really fucking funny.
I had a really hard time. I did not...
Mr. and Mrs. Fathead.
Yeah, I just couldn't... I couldn't handle it. I was like, this show is so dumb.
I mean, all the cartoons were dumb back then.
Yeah,
they were great. Okay, I mean, look at Our Real Monsters. Come on.
Okay,
Our Real Monsters is great.
I didn't really watch the cartoons. I watched Animal Planet. And Steve Irwin and all that. I didn't watch cartoons.
Jeff Carwin.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jeff Carwin. I'm not to make
Corbin, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Miss, I must fix everything.
Listen. Yeah, it was incorrect, so I fixed it for you.
Whatever.
Why are
Is
you
that your
looking at
advice
me?
of the night?
Like, 0 fucks are given.
By the way,
I know, I never give fucks.
it's your turn to do advice of the night this
Yeah,
night.
you're fucking funny.
You better have it tonight.
I don't.
Yeah, right. You'd be lucky by pulling a fucking tooth out of a polar
We've
polar
gotten 2 out of
polar
her so
bears.
far. We've gotten 2 out of her.
She's like, when did I get those 2?
One of them was trust the people who are around you, because we had the story of... Oh, God. Putting me on the spot.
I am. Come on, fill me in, because
you were talking
if you're
about-
gonna accuse me of this, I want filled in.
Okay. You had it where you were talking about you had a bunch of partying and you were wondering where you got to at the end of the, or in the morning, how you got there and everything. It was your friends and all that. And you're like, so that's your advice of the night. Trust those who are all around you.
Oh, is this the night we told the story when I got naked in the bar?
Yeah, probably.
I think so.
I think it was that night.
Yeah.
Which is funny because I can't see her doing that. She's
And I
scared of any
can't remember
nudity.
the other one for the life of me.
That just
So,
tells you how really fucking drunk I was. What?
what?
Motherfuckers.
Oh, I lost. Your hand was already at your face. Like, that was a, like, what do you expect? How am I gonna fucking win on that? Your hand's on your face.
Listen.
I'm trying to play an even game here.
It's all good.
Listen.
I won the first game, sorry.
Every squirrel finds a nut every once in a while, even if they're fucking retarded, okay?
I'm surprised you're kicking into a third one already.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck it.
Yeah. Fuck
I
it.
ain't been here in a couple weeks.
Yeah,
I want to get
gotta
fucked.
catch up. I gotta catch up.
You're like, I want to get fucked up.
I want to get fucked up. If this gets warm enough, fast enough, fucking...
This Golden State banana is pretty tasty. It's pretty nice. You get really tired from it.
Yeah.
Me and, like, last week, I was almost falling asleep at times. I'm like, oh, God. Like,
He was sitting out here going... And I'm like, You good? He's like, yeah, just resting my eyes. I'm like, yeah, what was I talking about? I have no idea. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, dude. It's like, it makes you tired as fuck. But you sleep like a fucking log on it.
Yeah, you do. It's beautiful.
And of course, when we smoked this caddy, oh, she's half Golden State. So, let's hear your festive stuff.
Festive stuff. That's not festive stuff. That's festive stuff. All right. So I figured. Hold on. Don't do this to me. Fucking phone.
So while you're looking for that, I shall tell you. Guess what my new phone is I got today?
What?
It's a Nokia.
A Nokia.
Yeah. I was like, wow.
I'm nervous because mine's a Motorola. And last time I had a Motorola, it sucked.
I had a Motorola Marauder. That's what I used to have. Oh, it was so good. Only Motorola I've ever had.
Come on.
I like to freeze. That's been the trouble I've had with them in the past.
I hope my Nokia is pretty dope.
I'm excited to still have a stylus. I use mine a lot.
Yeah.
Which,
Why is this not working?
by the way, we have to get cases.
What? I hear what you said.
Sorry.
We have to order cases tonight.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, I'm just reminding you so we don't forget.
He's all good. Right now is a bad time.
I know. But I remembered
no
right
time
now,
for
so I'm
it right
reminding
now.
you now so that we don't forget.
Only 50 more minutes of this of our fucking show.
You're good.
He's okay.
Doo-doo.
Why is this not working?
Do you know what your phone's called?
Motorola something or other.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what yours is called?
A Nokia 300G.
Okay, well, you knew what mine was. What's mine?
Motorola Stylist something. I don't know. That's what it said on the box. Both are 5G capable. So hopefully that means that it works a little faster.
That'd be nice.
Yes. Your phone's like wicked old.
Yeah, because my mom
your phone's
used
like a solid 3.5, 4 years old.
My mom used it for like 2 years before I had it. And I've had my phone for how long now?
A while.
We've been married 2 years and I have wedding photos on this phone. What? Can't.
My phone's just not connecting. It's just not even showing me the page like I had it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Let me see.
That's what I got.
He's gonna fix it. Somehow he has phone magic.
I worked for a cell phone company.
I was looking at the network options because my phone's been struggling with connecting to towers lately. And switching
You might need to upgrade
towers.
your towers and just star 228 it. Dial that and hit call. It'll update your shit.
Like you.
Thrilling part of the show.
I know, right?
Technical difficulties.
Hey man, I'm trying. Gotta do what you got to do. It says no internet connection, but it's attached to the fucking Wi-Fi. How did that work?
Yeah, Wi-Fi was off. Let me see that, actually.
Well, I connected it to the Wi-Fi.
It was hoping it would help.
Yeah. I'll say the chili pepper is much easier to smoke this time than last time. Ugh.
I've been smoking it more.
That chili pepper was horrible that day.
It's been sitting on my table for the past 3 weeks, so it's been getting smoked.
Mel, why don't you ask us a question?
I want to know what your favorite Christmas movie is to start.
Die Hard.
Fair. If Harry Potter's a Christmas movie, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. I let it slide.
Die Hard.
I will say Jingle All the Way.
Not surprised.
And then A Christmas Story after that.
We also have to... Yeah, Christmas Story is a good one. And I also have to say A Nightmare Before Christmas, because that's just...
That's my other top three.
Yeah.
Those are my 3 top favorite songs.
I love the old claymation Rudolph.
That's
so
a good
much.
one, too.
I love it, and I'm so mad I can't find it this year, because I watch it every year.
Right?
And...
Sorry, teleported.
And... I love Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Right, the live version.
Yeah. I love that one.
Okay.
Like, he's funny. It makes me laugh.
Right? Alright, so what's the other half of that story?
Alright, I want to know what your favorite Christmas traditions are.
We don't have a whole lot of traditions.
We have some.
When I was a kid, my grandma used to be big into looking at lights. So on Christmas Eve, we'd go to Pizza Hut and get the buffet, because they had a buffet on Christmas Eve. And then we'd go look at Christmas lights for the rest of the night. That was always a tradition when I was a kid.
I got ya.
Christmas lights might have been a only child kind of thing, because that's what we did.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
did an only child thing, because I didn't do it.
We went around looking at Christmas lights, looking at all the other bright lights around all the houses. And
We've taken our kids to do it, though.
Yeah, last year we did. The babies both loved it, but the boy really wasn't into it. He was like, "Can we go home?" I'm like, "Why don't you just look at the lights and enjoy being out of the house, for fuck's sake?"
Yeah. I still think we should try and do it again this year, but I don't know. I love it. I love making the cookies for Santa with the kids every year. It's a hassle, but I enjoy it at the same time.
She says that, but a couple of years ago we forgot until like 11:30 at night.
Nice.
We were like, fuck.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a while ago. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, nowadays we don't worry about it because we have fucking all you guys stay. So like,
Yeah. The funniest tradition is that I have to take that dessert to your mom's house for her Christmas every year.
right? The cherry delight.
So, what's a cherry delight?
So a cherry delight is a homemade cheesecake that's a little extra tart with cherries on top.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, my grandmother used to make it all the time. And she passed away when we were 19 and nobody got her recipe that she had. So when me and Mal got together when we were like 25, our first time we had to go to a family get-together, she brought Cherry Delight, and my entire mom's family were like the dodos in fucking Ice Age. Like, all of a sudden, all aimed directly at her, and she's like, oh, fuck, what did I do?
Yeah, this is like the first time really getting to meet them too much.
And they're all like, where'd you get this from? Where'd this recipe come from? So then she told them from her grandmother. Well, then her grandmother and my grandmother were good friends. So they shared the Cherry Delight.
Okay.
With one of each other. I'm not sure who had the original recipe.
We don't know who created the original recipe. We just know that they both had it. And now...
It's a dirty little secret.
Oh my god, and you know what's... It's hilarious, because it earned me significant brownie points.
Right?
Like, I won everybody over that day. It was perfect.
Nice.
All because dessert that everyone got when we were kids. Yep.
And I just made it because I did it a million times and I knew how to make it quickly.
Right. For a couple of years, we would all color different stuff, like a Christmas picture, all of us together.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was always kind of cool. Back then, it was kind of cool.
Right. I got ya.
My grandma always made chocolate. Like, she would make, like, chocolates that were, like, Christmas themed.
Homemade chocolates are so good.
She used to make white chocolate ones. And then she would dip pretzels into it and make, like, pretzels with fancy shit on top because she would, like, turn one of her fucking candies that she made. She would take the top of that and stick it on the pretzel and then stick, like, the chocolate in there and then stick it right to it while it's still hot.
Oh my god, that sounds delicious. Mm-hmm. I really wish I could have gotten to hang out with your grandma.
Yeah, me too. She was awesome.
She sounds like we would have got along splendid.
Very easily. No lie. I think about her all the time.
I know. Especially with holidays coming.
Right, yeah. The holidays are kind of shitty for me on that end.
They're hard. For sure. We both struggled a little bit every year, and I know it was rough.
Jesus, Red.
I know. I'm having a fun time over here trying.
Well, first you had a mountain on top of it, and I was like, holy fuck.
I know, I was like, holy fuckaroo. You have a whole other bowl that's about ready to fall off.
Cool.
Jesus.
You're hilarious.
You're like, and a heap just to make sure it's enough.
You got your Philip?
Yeah, he's starting to get a little bit more green.
Dude, ours, you can't even see what's on it anymore.
You can't even tell it's a fucking nickel anymore.
Philip's dirty.
It's just a blank. It's a fucking...
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's dirty as shit. So fucking dirty you can't even see him anymore.
Come here, Philip. He's a little keefy a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mine's still dented.
This is still our original Philip. It makes me so happy.
From like years ago. We've had Philip in there for a long time. He's ground down a lot of weed with him.
Yeah.
Mine is still... Ooh. I adopted a
Bent.
dent.
That's hilarious. Wait till you can't even see that dent anymore.
Right? It's starting to even out. Slowly.
Our buddy Joel told us about it, and so he gave me a nickel, and I named it Philip, and I put it in my grinder, and that's literally the same nickel. We've had it ever since.
Nice.
It's the only thing she's been able to find for the last 2 years straight.
Yeah. I've never lost my phone. I've never lost Philip.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Priorities. It's all about priorities.
Think about it. I've never lost our weed. I've never lost our grinder. I've never lost Philip. I did lose our lighter, bro.
Yeah, you did.
Somebody pick you?
No.
No, I fucking left it outside at work, and then when I went back out to get it, it was gone.
Somebody baked you.
Someone kifed it off of the...
I had fucking taken it too. Like, could I blame them?
Right.
Lighter Bros.
Free lighter.
Oh, the Lighter Bros are pretty cool. John Boyd has them. Of course, the Gadget King.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, you should see when he first started doing dabs. He had a nectar collector. It was a very primitive nectar collector.
Dude, it looked like
it was just a tube.
Crack.
Yeah, it was just a tube that he would fucking, like...
It was
broken. He would get the tube hot, and then he would fucking hit the tube. It was just a glass tube.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck?
That was the first nectar collector we ever smoked out of.
Yeah. It was sketchy as fuck.
It literally looked like we were smoking crack or some shit. It was fucking terrifying.
Like, it, of course...
Nectar collecting has come a long way.
Yeah, because
ours
for
is sure. Beautiful. And only a few short years, even.
Yeah.
Like...
Ours is so easy to get the reclaiming shit out of. It's wonderful.
The only problem is it gets sticky. The whole fucking nectar collector gets sticky.
Sometimes. It's a little dirty at the moment. I don't know how to clean it.
In a fucking dishwasher.
Can I just run it through the dishwasher?
Yeah, I told you that before. I would. Just besides the nail. I mean, I wouldn't put the nail through.
I wouldn't put the nail in there.
But, I mean...
I'm not putting the reclaim chamber through it.
You can put the reclaim chamber in the fucking bottle thing that you had.
It'll slip right through that. It's not fine enough to keep that in there, I promise.
Bullshit. Put it through the bottom, in the bottom part of that. You have two things to go through in the top to be able to get to the top. Yeah, you're good.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But the rest of it needs washed at the minimum. The little reclaim tube, the clear one inside that holds the reclaim, that cannot get washed. Because, like, then you're going to lose shit.
I mean, come on.
You don't wash that and you don't wash the nail, and the rest of it could go through fine.
She seems to think that you're going to lose a dab of fucking reclaim.
Oh.
Ooh.
I was going to say the worst you might lose is this. Is that popping off while I was getting washed.
No, you just take it off. There's nothing in it.
No.
Right. Well, I was saying if you left it on.
Yeah, I would.
You
just take it off before we do that. Well, you could just hang that right through like one of the fucking little things that go up. Go all the way through that tube.
They need to make a handheld torch that burns hot enough to use those.
You mean the one that I have?
He does have one that that he uses on his nail and stuff.
It's really good at my house indoors. Outside in the wind, it's a different story.
Well, the ones we had sucked. We tried them and...
Well, yeah.
Mine has like a stupid, ridiculous flame on full blast. It's bigger than your guys' blowtorch.
Well, it wouldn't take much right now. Fucking Peter Dale, anything.
No, I mean, if it was like a full tank and working everything, it's a bigger flame. Like, it fucking shoots.
It's pretty gnarly how far that one shoots. That one's a lot better than our old one is. The head on that.
I'll bring mine out next week and you'll see.
We'll test it.
Yeah. I have to make sure to put fucking butane in it because it's not propane, it's butane.
Right. I'll have to make sure I have my tank inside so that way it actually isn't cold and will blow more than a fucking Peter out the end of it.
And we have to do it. We have to leave it in the house until it's time to do it so it stays warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marco.
Pull. Damn.
Caddy's cold.
Yeah, they're cold when you pick them all up.
Well, yeah. Caddy's fucking, like, triple blown, too. She a big bitch. I love her, though. One of my favorite pipes we own.
I know.
If you ain't careful, you get your lips stuck to that. Holy fuck.
God my God, guys!
Like a Christmas story.
Get the
all over
hot
again.
water! By the way, advice for you guys for the night. If you do get your tongue stuck to a pole or something, lots of, like, lukewarm to hot water will get it off there for you. You don't have to have the firefighter come and get you.
Or don't be a bitch and just rip it off.
Oh,
No.
God. No.
Don't tell people that. That's bad advice.
That would hurt so bad, though.
You know
Oh,
what would make it not hurt so bad, though?
what?
Not putting your tongue on a fucking pole.
I mean, or a freezer door.
Who the
Or,
fuck's gonna let their freezer door?
I've seen it happen.
Yeah. I've done
They
it.
want to know if it's cold enough for their tongue to stick to it.
I've done it.
So they just test it out by licking it.
Yeah. Only I did the tip of my tongue. I'm like, eh.
Well, if you do, like a Subway, we have a freezer door that's cold as fuck. Oh yeah, there's definitely tongue marks on there before. I've seen them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Your employees are broken.
They're stupid. That's it. They're stupid.
I mean, it's the same way of getting people with the 9-volt batteries. Hey, like this.
I got my brother to pee on an electric fence twice.
Not only one time, but twice. Oh, must be he did something wrong. Do it again.
I also got him to hold my hand while I grabbed the fence so that I didn't feel it, but he did.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah, but you had been really smooth to be able to get that right on time, or else you would have fucking felt that.
I held his hand first. So now hold my hand. And he says, okay. And then I grabbed the fence and, yeah. And I held on like hell so that he couldn't get away.
Rotten sister.
Oh, I was mean. I was a terrible big sister. I got them to pay me $10 to clean my bedroom. Like, they cleaned my room for me and paid me to do it while I sat on my bed. It was beautiful.
Wow.
I charged them for gel pen tattoos.
They never had any allowance.
Christmas and birthday money.
Christmas and birthday money. Hey, let me see your Christmas money. I'll give you a gel pen tattoo that'll last 3 days.
Yep.
$20.
Nah, dude, listen. For $20, I got like 3 or 4 of them. My mom was so pissed.
Jesus.
And of course, I had a whole giant bag of gel pens because I had to have all the colors.
Shocker, truly.
Well, I mean, that's fine.
Oh, that's what I spent my Christmas money on.
Gel pens.
Yep. And then I just threw on them. And then when you screwed up, you just took a paper towel and you licked it and went blub, and it went away and you fixed it.
It don't work like that no more.
No, I can't lick your tattoo away, sorry.
It don't work like that no more.
No. Now what I do is a little more permanent, but... Yeah,
Mr. Turtle over here.
I was fucking mean.
Turtle.
I convinced my sister she was adopted.
That looks just like her and her brother.
My mom had to show her the video of her in the hospital with her. So that my sister finally believed she wasn't adopted. Yeah. Told my brother I had a magical phone that I could talk to dragons and unicorns and all kinds of stuff, but he wasn't allowed to use it because he was being a butthead. But if he did what I said, he could use it. Dude, I made that kid a slave for like 3 days. My mom found out and, again, was pissed.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, he is gay. I can see it.
It was not very nice. There's a photo I have it somewhere in the house of me and my sister sitting in like one of those little radio flyer red wagons. And we're both looking at the camera smiling, but I'm holding up a hammer like this while I'm sitting behind her. Yeah.
Nice. She sounds like she's dangerous.
Dangerous.
She watches all those bitches with knives and shit. I'm like, oh, fuck.
Right now I'm watching Wives with Knives, and he's like, why?
Does your insurance know that you're in
I
the
know,
danger zone?
seriously. Like, I'm not going to wake up one of these days because she's going to stab me in my sleep or something.
I'm never going to stab you. You never will give me a reason to.
That she knows of.
The only reason I would ever have to stab him is if he put his hands on me. And that's not a thing.
She only blinked twice, just for the record.
I'm not going to stab you. My life would be a million times harder if I didn't have you.
She is cray though, so you never know.
Sometimes it might just slip.
I mean, if you
Just
cheated on me, I might
stabby.
stab you, but that would be fair.
Now you must die! Kya, kya, kya! Jesus.
Again, not something you have to worry about. Because you're not stupid.
Plus, when do I got time?
Yeah, right? You're either at work or with me.
Like...
Literally.
You don't have the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't have the free time away that it would work out for anything like that ever. There's no free time for that. Not to mention that I got enough of an ass pain already. I don't need any more.
Excuse you. I am your favorite ass pain.
She associates herself.
Associate.
Yeah.
I know I'm an ass pain. I am 100% aware I am not an easy person to be in a relationship with. He just navigates it incredibly well.
You just watch your P's and Q's and that's all. That's the trick to it. And don't ever plan on watching a movie with a pair of tits in it ever again.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
If it's got boobas in it, nope, can't watch it.
Bye-bye.
Like, you should know how many movies are in there that are not able to be watched anymore. It's ridiculous. Like, at least 100. Yeah.
The good ones.
Well, I had almost all the American Pie movies. So, like, that's a bunch. And then I used to have Van Wilder. I used to have, like, the Van Wilder movies. I still have them, but
Right.
they haven't been watched in 6 years. Yeah, no. And then I had, like, Road Trip and Euro Trip and all them. Like,
Those are good ones.
I know. Golden movies.
We watch them once in a while.
Oh, bullshit. Old School. That's another one. I have Old School.
I thought you were going to say School of Rock, but that's not because there's booze. That's just because I can't stand Jack Black.
I'm not allowed to watch it either because she doesn't like Jack Black. Because she
Lame.
sucks.
Lame.
I can't, like, it's not that he's a bad person or anything like that. I just find him absolutely obnoxious. It's my personal opinion.
But yeah, she's married to me. I was like, oh, okay.
It's because he's a Virgo.
Do you find me obnoxious?
At times.
Okay.
Many, many times. As a matter of fact. But
Yeah, but usually you giggle at me while I'm being obnoxious. I'm just saying.
Way to go. Wow.
I already broke one cup today. Let's not break another one.
I dropped it, okay?
I broke
dropped
one today. I put it on the trunk of the car and put the kids in the car and then forgot it on the trunk of the car, drove away, and it smashed.
Way to go.
Yeah.
All right. What's a Dallas threesome?
Oh, God.
A Dallas threesome.
A Dallas threesome.
Is it 3 dudes?
Nope.
Is it... Okay. A Dallas threesome.
So maybe there's like 12 of them instead.
Huh? What?
You're thinking of Dallas train. Oh God. Dallas threesome. I was gonna say it's something that was like, she beat me to some of them. It was like 3 dudes going at it. Is it,
You're never gonna get it. Neither one of you.
So.
Probably not.
It's too funny though. When you have sex in a barn and a grazing cow stands there and watches you.
Wait.
So the
Didn't we
cow.
have sex in my grandparents' barn and the horses watched us? Isn't that pretty close?
Yeah, sure.
So you guys had a Dallas threesome.
Foursome.
Foursome.
Well, there was like 6 horses and a cow, so like...
You had a Dallas gangbang.
Oh, man.
Those watching were participating.
I thought it was hilarious, though.
I'm pretty sure we've had sex in there, though. I think.
I don't know. It's been a lot of places I've had sex with her, okay?
No, so there's been a lot of places, so I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure.
So I got a question.
Sure.
Is there different cities depending on, like, say, the camera guy is watching from, like, the security cameras? Or, like, that's the New York threesome? Or the three-way?
No, because I won't let him anywhere there's security cameras.
I'm just saying
I've only gotten her to have sex with me in 2 stores so far, okay? So it's a challenge.
And one time he was banking on some pregnancy hormones. Because when you're pregnant at a certain time, you are horny as fuck.
Either way, we made it on somebody's table before they bought it.
Yeah.
Did you at least clean it off?
No. The old lady came up the stairs too quickly. We were just putting our shit away. Everything okay up here? Yep, we're good.
Yeah. And a furniture store, yeah.
Every time I drive by that furniture store.
And then the second time was in Salamanca Antique Mall.
In the book room.
It is a book room, yeah.
There's no cameras in there. And there's not a whole lot of foot traffic for that kind of room.
It's more of a rush than it is anything else. You're like, oh yes, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
It took me all day to convince her to have sex with me somewhere in the building.
It did.
It did.
And not even just all day. It took you months and months.
Every time we'd go there and be like, come on. She's like, no. I'm like, God damn, you suck. Like, come on, live a little.
One time I let you stop on a side road somewhere after we were done there. And that was about as close as you ever got to that. It was really cold outside.
I don't recollect.
One of the many, many off the side of the road car trips.
Well, I know that over by the castle was a thing.
Yeah.
But I don't remember when we left the antique mall once. I don't know.
Yeah, on our way home.
Did you guys look at Christmas lights?
No.
No. Would that be a horrible segue to my strand of the night?
Okay. Mal looks like she was like, oh, that was such a pitiful way to do that.
So, Christmas lights.
Holy fuck. Oh, man.
You'll be okay here. So I wanted to talk about Christmas lights because just looking from the picture of it, it has a bunch of colors all around in it. And it's also very crystally, like very fucking crystally. You can see the crystals all over this plant.
Oh man, can you imagine what your keep trap would look like after having some of that?
Oh my god, it is very crystally. It leaves you with a very high THC, and its top effect is leaving you talkative.
Oh, okay. God.
Well, guess she can never smoke that. Jesus.
If you're smoking Christmas lights, you're going to be sitting there talking to a lot of people.
I can think of some people we could get to smoke that, though.
But
the Russian.
Yes. It is a hybrid strand. It is 24% THC, 2% CBD. They don't have a top flavor reported, but they come down here and you find it has notes of fruity woods and pine-like, as well as like a pepper-like spice that it's probably fucking burning the back of your throat. And
I want to know where these people come up with these ideas from. Like, I've never once tasted a piney citrus. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Right. I don't know.
I've definitely, like, when you smoke diesel, it definitely tastes like diesel fuel.
Right.
That one I do believe. But otherwise, like, no.
But it leaves people talkative, euphoric, and relaxed, so... It doesn't have any growing information on it, but hey, on the moment I found a Christmas strand. I was happy about it.
I like that it makes you talkative. It just makes me want to smoke it just to try it out one time and see if it makes a difference. Because I already talk a lot. I'll smoke it on a day we go on date day, and you have to listen to me all day.
Jesus Christ. Don't. She's already really talkative, okay?
Yeah.
You like it. You like it, you know it.
That's just it, though. I don't think her brain could keep up with her talking much faster.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I probably stumble over my words pretty good.
Like left and right. Well, that was fucking quick. But you guys playing baseball?
What?
You guys playing baseball?
Not that I'm aware of. Are we playing
I
baseball?
didn't know.
I think we're all just cold, and so our instinct is to automatically smoke fast.
My days are a little cold.
My hands are cold, but otherwise I'm fine.
Yeah, but we still have some time.
Yeah.
Children. We still have 2 bowls of smoke.
Yeah.
I know we had mentioned it earlier, like before we started the show, but I can't stand, like, some Facebook things. It's really, I'm like, meh.
I got Facebook jail for next month.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
I was wondering why you were kind of quiet.
Yeah, I got it. It happened today. And it's from a post back in the beginning of November. So it's like, fuck you. It's over the 30-day period that you could have banned me for. So, fuck off.
Oh, no, there was one I got slapped with that was like 4 years later.
Yeah, it's happened to me too. It's like, you can't ban me for something that's already been time past. I already did my time for something if you were going to punish me for it.
Well, like, what I was getting at was seeing, like, somebody had posted, I could outsmoke anybody on my friends list, and I was like, yeah, okay. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. We had mentioned it earlier, and it's one of those things that I'm like, I honestly, like, me and Mal were at a party some time ago, and, like, they were doing a bong smoking competition, and they were just like, oh, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And, like, by the time it was, like, 5 or 6 bowls in this bong, it was just me and Mal and the guy that was hosting the party.
All right.
It was his birthday. Everyone else ducked out.
No, it wasn't his birthday. It was his woman's
birthday. His woman's birthday. That's what it was. But, like, they were out for a good time. I was just like, all right, cool. And then it was just us and him, and I was like, we're never going to get anywhere, just saying. He's like, yeah, right?
Reminds me, one of my birthdays, one of my friends' roommates, he was like, hey, because it's your birthday, we're gonna drink until you throw up.
No, good.
I was
fuck
like,
that.
yeah. So we were sitting there, we were drinking. Everybody was going down. Another hour, somebody else will go down. Another hour, somebody else will go down. At the end of the night, it was me and him. He's already puked a bunch of times, and I was like, fine, you want to win? It's like 3:30 in the morning, and I was like, you won.
That's not the kind of game I usually want to play.
No, I don't like
That's when I was
puking.
much younger.
I'm not about puking. Nope. It's grody. I'm not about puking. It's not my thing.
No, I don't like it.
I'm good on that. I'm really hoping my stomach's going to cooperate with me for New Year's. Can we buy some Gatorade for the next morning?
Some haterade?
Yeah.
Why?
And for the middle of the night to sit next to the bed.
She just takes all the fun out of things, doesn't she?
Ew.
Gotta eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when you're done. That's how you do it.
That's fine, but I still got Gatorade. Last time I woke up, and I swear to God, my mouth had a cactus in it. And I
We
just
smoked like 3 or 4 bowls and got really drunk.
I went into the kitchen and filled our water and drank our entire water and had to fill it again.
What? What?
What?
You just look like you're like laughing like over there in your head. I was like, what?
What?
I don't know. Jesus. The two of you are like talking to a brick wall right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
What?
I told you that fucking Golden State banana makes you tired.
Well, I was the wind.
I was so hungry, and I don't even know what I want to eat.
Dinner was pretty tasty. She looked like, no, it wasn't.
It was okay, but I don't want it. I might.
I liked it.
I have half a dish of Cherry Delight left. I think this much.
Yeah, I didn't get any more of it.
I'm not gonna lie, I ate an entire container of it last night. Ooh, I have cookies in that dip too.
Eh.
I don't feel like digging that whole tray out though.
I don't know. I didn't think that cookies and dip was all that good.
I like the dip better than the cookies. Like, I would really love to dip that on some of those cookies you got me for the cheesecake filling.
Milano?
Yeah, those were really yummy.
Or are you talking about the shortbread?
I think it was the shortbread ones.
The individual packs?
Yeah.
So they had like 4 cookies in a
Yeah.
thing?
I think those would be really yummy with it. Because those aren't overly sweet.
I like both of them. I know exactly what you're talking about. So
Yeah,
the
they're
peppermint peppermint farms.
Pepperidge.
Pepperidge. Sorry.
I like
Yeah,
dipping
you're good.
chocolate chip cookies in it. That's my fave. That's called, a diabetes snack.
Diabetes.
As I think it's tapped.
Okay. Sounds good.
You can blow your own eyes out.
One more bowl. I think it's good.
Think it's good.
I think so.
Kidding me? She hardly blows them out. Ever.
He usually has to get on my ass about it. I usually don't blow it out till I actually have to use it again.
So what's the score? Ooh.
Huh?
You got one, and you got 2. You got 2.
I couldn't tell you. She ain't no help either.
I was like,
She's fucking statued over there.
I'm sorry, was I supposed to be helping you math? Because
No.
don't ask me that.
no, we figured out who won, and
Like how many times you won tonight?
I don't fucking know.
I think she's only won once.
Probably.
I think I've won 3 times.
You won 3 times?
Yeah, and you won once at Polo.
Huh? How did you even fit that in there? You literally mumbled it.
No, he literally said Marco.
I said Marco.
Whatever.
He did.
You fucking mumbler.
I said it in my sentence.
Mumbling, mumbler, mumbleton.
It was just in the end of a sentence, is all.
He was...
I said Marco.
I said Marco.
Yeah, just like that. Wasn't all that quiet. Now I was going to say, now how's it going to go? Are you going to give me the point and win it? Or are you going to say that I gave myself away too fast?
Well, she got caught with her pants down on the whole situation, so...
I wish.
I'm not gonna lie, I was off in La La Land. No, you do not, because he's here. And it's fucking cold out here. I prefer my bum stay in its 9 layers, alright?
9
Keep that
layers.
pizza nice and toasty.
I'm waiting for it to be a whole ass party.
I know. I have to let you finish the pizza first, though.
Chicken wings are going on the other ass cheek.
Because that's, like, my fave. I love chicken wings.
It's a whole ass party, though. Imagine. It's just it's funny. I don't know.
It is funny.
Your chicken wings will have to go a little lower on your ass.
Or fucking not. You can make them level, thanks.
No.
You're sure? They'll look stupid and lopsided. And you'll make my butt look lopsided. No.
Because, like, pretty soon, if you're not careful, you're going to end up having a full back piece of fucking food.
No. We just can't go any higher than a pizza. What? Yeah.
No, me and Red passed it back and forth once. That's why I was like, wait a minute.
You're ready.
I handed it to Red and he handed it back. Because I didn't remember that I took it.
Well, in you guys' defense, we're all pretty buckaroni.
Oh, I'm not that bad.
Not
I feel
bad.
pretty delightful. I can't wait for food and a nap.
And by a nap, she means slight coma.
Yes.
I was going to say, a nap at this point is just sleeping.
Just slight coma.
I had to stay up last night when I wanted to coma because of I have to wait till I can turn off the lights.
Oh, you wanted to go to bed before then?
Yeah. I was like trying to sleep on the couch.
You'll have to wait a while for that tonight too.
Your turn.
My turn what?
You can wait for reptile light.
Oh, bullshit. No. I'll be lucky it lasts 20 minutes once we go inside and get warm.
Yeah, samesies.
I'm fucking... This weed kicks my ass. Like, it makes me tired as fuck.
I don't know what time it is right now. It's probably only like barely 8:30 or something.
No, it's almost time.
Oh. That's plenty of time to finish this, smoke a cigarette, get some food, go to bed.
I mean...
I eat slow.
No, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I'm so confused.
It's okay.
Me and Red did
It's
it a minute
actually
ago.
been switching back and forth a lot.
Me and Red's done it back and forth, actually, already once, so... Holy fuck. I'm tired.
I know.
It's been a really long... So, since I came back from COVID, I've only had off one day.
Damn.
Meanwhile, I've had appointments canceling on me left and right. And
Welcome back.
Fucking me in the ass.
More or less. Yeah, it sucks.
But, guess what we did? We finished his edible.
We did.
You did?
Yeah.
It's...
You have to wait until we go
Yeah,
in.
I just realized.
Yeah, we finished him last Thursday. He was a very shitty time.
Yeah, you said, we talked about you being nervous in the last podcast about it.
Ooh.
Damn.
I don't know what he did.
But...
He said I accidentally did something. Don't worry about it. It's alright. We got 4 minutes.
Alright. But, yeah. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what we were talking about now.
You said that we did something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I don't know.
My brain got sidetracked and it's really tired.
So what's your advice of the night there?
I already did the advice tonight.
What?
You missed it.
Oh.
In the beginning of the section.
Oh. Well, then...
Don't ask me to ask you or to remind you what it was, because I don't fucking remember.
You can listen to the podcast.
That was 40
to find
minutes ago. And I'm pretty stoned.
Yeah.
This is bowl 6. Bowl
Welcome
6.
back.
After fucking 3 dabbies. To start the day.
Yeah.
Yes, the dabbies continue.
I got this one hits like a fucking truck.
Yes, indeed it does. Indeed it does. Jesus Christ.
That one was so big that my eyes went fuzzy for a second.
Oh, yeah, heard that. Never heard of a yawn going so big that it makes your eyes fuzzy.
Maybe it's just because my eyes are fuzzy. What?
Well,
this
is our tail end of our 6th bowl.
That's why we're all so quiet. And
So, we're like stoned as fuck.
Sorry,
stoned.
guys.
That being said,
Content.
we'll talk to you like next week.
Merry Christmas.
Later.
Merry Christmas. All right, so if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to share, like, and subscribe to our YouTube and whatever you're on, Spotify. Yeah.
Wherever the hell you are.
We don't
Just
know.
because as much as we could get out there, the better it is for us, you know. And I mean, obviously, it shows that you guys like it, and we appreciate seeing that you guys like it. So
yes,
we would
it makes
just
us
love
smile. It really does.
Yeah,
love to see that
love
sub.
Seeing everything, you know, we're gonna get everything here rolling here soon.
So on that set, I also want to say that we have our episode comes out every Friday night. Usually, hopefully, we like to get out about 4:20. Depending on work schedules, it doesn't always work out that way.
But we try.
But so you can hear the Ganja People every Friday night after 4:30-ish, somewhere in the afternoon, evening time.
Yep.
Every single week.
All right.
On that note, we're just going to say we're out. So just remember, don't let your meatloaf.
Keep it creative.
Keep it dank, Ganja Gang.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.